Hi, my name is Romain McTilder, and I'm the owner and co-founder of M5 Automotive Group. And what we'd like to do today is simply educate you on your various finance options. And look, I'm going to try to make this video as short and sweet as possible. Those of you that know me know that I can be pretty long-winded. And it's simply because we're very passionate about cars and we're very passionate about people. So we always want to make sure that we're giving all of the information to you up front. All right, but again, I'm going to try to make it really short. The last video I did was over 10 minutes, and I know 10 minutes is a long time, so hey, let me just get to it. All right, you have two different finance options, mainly, when it comes to buying a car. You have your buy here, pay here options, which you can find probably on any corner here in South Jackson, or North Jackson for that matter. And then you have your direct lending. All right, your buy here, pay here is when you and the dealer arrange finance options, between the two of you. All right, and you make these payments basically down at the dealership on either a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly basis. All right, your direct lending is when you're securing a loan either on your own or through your dealer from a bank, a finance company, and or your local credit union. All right, and where both could be good, there are pros and cons to each of them, and we just want to make sure that you understand them. All right, so first we're going to discuss the pros to your direct lending. One, the terms are usually a lot easier and a little bit more flexible than your buy here, pay here. Another pro is that these banks are reporting to the credit agencies on a monthly basis, which by the way helps you increase and improve your credit score. So for those of you with bad credit and you think you're going to go out and you're going to buy a car from your buy here, pay here and it's going to help you out, no, absolutely not. I would say 96% of these dealers don't report to the credit agencies, okay? So that's one of the pros to using your direct lending is that it's going to be reported. All right, another pro to using your direct lending is that they're a little bit more flexible, as I stated before, in the sense that if you ever, happen to get behind, which, it happens, I mean, it's life, they're not out to repo your car first quarter like, your buy here, pay here dealers are. All right, some of the cons to your direct lending. Well, you need a valid driver license. You need proof of income, proof of residency, okay, and you need references. All right, proof of income usually is your last paycheck statement or stub and or two. All right, so you may need two. If you're self-employed, your bank statements can prove your income. All right, but it definitely has to prove the amount of money that you're claiming. Okay, and I guess another con is that you need a valid driver license. Let's face it, I guess a lot of people here I've found, and it's sad, don't have a valid driver license, okay? Those are the cons if you really consider them cons. If you have all of that stuff, then, you don't have to worry about that. Then direct lending is really the way that you need to go. All right, if you don't have some of those things and you're looking at the buy here, pay here model, here's the pros and cons of that. Well, the pro for buy here, pay here is that it's extremely easy. You go down, you have a paycheck stub and a utility bill, and you're in a car. And for some of them, you may not even need a utility bill because they're likely going to GPS the unit anyway, which means that they don't really have to prove that you live where you say you live because they're going to be able to find a car through that little tracking device. All right, the cons of buy here, pay here. They don't report to the credit agencies. So one, I've met a lot of people that have bought 4 and 5 cars from your buy here, pay here dealers, and not one of them was reported. So at the fourth or the fifth car, you're left with just as bad credit as you had when you bought the first car. How does that help you? I mean, you started off with a 400 credit score. You're going to pay these cars on time, and at the end of the day, you're still going to have a 400 credit score. Now, most people feel like the buy here, pay here is better because you don't have to prove income. You don't have to have a valid driver license. Again, whatever your down payment is, is what it is, and whatever the monthly is on the window is usually what it is. Just keep in mind, these cars are marked always above, way above market value. So even though your interest rates may be zero, and some may advertise zero, you're still going to pay $10,000 for a car that maybe only costs $5,000. Now, I know this for a fact because I run into them all the time. People have cars and they're paying double what the cars are worth. I met a young lady recently that bought an '04 Ford Focus, maybe, I think she said 2 years ago. 04 Ford Focus, she's paying $11,000. She says she still have 2 years left, and she's paying like $366 a month. She bought this car from actually one of your larger buy here, pay here dealers in Jackson. They're up north. I'm not going to give any names, but if you're ever traveling south on 55, you'll see them over to the right. That's all I'm going to say about that. Just know, guys, that if your credit is bad, there are banks out there and credit unions and finance companies that will give you credit regardless of your past credit history, regardless of whether you have repossessions, if you have open auto loans already, if you have foreclosures, bankruptcies. There are banks out there that M5 Automotive Group are currently working with that will extend credit to you. The benefit of doing this is simply that it establishes or reestablishes credit for you. So by the time you end up paying that car off, your credit score is going to be a lot better than what it was when you bought the car, putting you in a much better position when it comes to purchasing your next car, when it comes to buying a house, when it comes to opening that, getting that retail card from Belks or Best Buy, whatever the case may be. It just puts you in a much better position, and we all know that people with better credit, all right, get better rates. Okay, so just know that the longer you keep that bad credit, the more money you're going to pay for everything, regardless of what it is. So again, the goal is just simply to educate you. I hope that we've done that. If you have any questions whatsoever about anything I've stated, or maybe something that I didn't cover, please post them in the comments below. Like us on Facebook, guys. We're on Instagram and Twitter also. You can easily shoot me a message to either one of those social media platforms. I will definitely respond to you, because we want to ensure that right here in South Jackson, where we're located at 2460 Terry Road, Suite 1200, that our clients and our community is educated when it comes to purchasing cars, because that's what we do. All right, we sell cars. Thank you. Again, I'm Tremaine. I'm the owner of M5 Automotive Group. If you have any questions, you can hit me at 305-209-2886. Or like I said, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Google+. Again, post the comments. I will definitely respond and get back to you. Thank you very much. I'm Tremaine.